Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Kathy J Show. I am Kathy J. Thank you so much for joining me every weekday morning. I love you so much. We're showing up in the ratings. We're showing up in the ratings. Okay, all right, let's get on with the show. So here's the thing, everybody. I have a confession to make. I, Kathy J, like to play the lottery. I like the scratches, I like the Powerball, I like the Lucky for Life, I like the scratches, I like the Powerball, I like the Mega Millions, I like all of it, okay? When I was a kid, I remember hearing, tell me if you guys remember this, okay? Remember hearing about that lady in Colorado? She was like over near the Boulder area. She was going in to buy a jar of frosting for a birthday cake. It was one thing she had to pick up. She decided to pick up a lottery ticket and bam, she won the jackpot. You remember that story? I remember it because that's all my parents were talking about and all the parents in the neighborhood, everybody here is saying, yes, I remember that story. And you know what? Since that day, I can't tell you how many jars of frosting and Powerball tickets I've bought, trying to just recreate the winning moment. It never happened. It never happened. But I did eat the frosting, just so y'all know. I couldn't let it go to waste. Over the years, I'm like most of you. I pray and I play. I pray and I play. Responsibly, of course. But you know what? I've daydreamed. You know what? I always think, okay, I'm going to, here's my list. I wrote down a list of all the people that have been good to me. Have you been good to me? Because you're on the list if you have. And I wrote down everybody, from going back to teachers, everything. And I always think, that's the list. If I ever win the Powerball, I'm going to find these people and I'm going to reward them and tell them how great they were to me. I know you guys have dreams like that too. That's why we keep playing the Powerball. This one time, I won $100. That was really cool. It was a scratch off. That was a good day. Yes, that was a good day. You know what else was a good day? There was a day, literally, I was hanging out in college. I went to Fort Lewis down in Durango. My RA came in and offered all of us free pizza. Anybody that wants to come help this playground improvement, it was right next to this new big baseball complex being built. And I was all about it. I was like, yep, free pizza. I'm a college kid. What are we doing? So we all went down and it was a fun weekend and we had the best time. And what I remember most about that day was the pizza, of course, but who paid for it? It wasn't Fort Lewis College. It wasn't the city of Durango. It was the Colorado Lottery. They paid for that baseball complex and all of the improvements that were being done to the park. You're nodding your head like you remember it, Tom. Colorado Lottery has done that all over our state. That was when I realized I'm going to keep playing the Colorado Lottery. I'm helping out the state. This is awesome. Good news, everybody. If your palms are getting sweaty right now, if you're feeling like, oh, I need to play right now, I have good news for you because there is something wonderful happening around the corner on August 23rd. And the man over here is, I feel like I need to run over to him and rub him like a Buddha. Maybe I'll do that. He doesn't want that to happen. But there are new changes coming to the Colorado Powerball, everybody. There's going to be more ways to win and bigger jackpots. All right. So if your heart rate is going up, if you're saying, yes, Kathy, tell me how I can do the double play, get ready. Everybody say it with me, double play. We'll be right back. The Colorado Lottery is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Colorado Lottery, play on. All right, welcome back, everybody. I just rubbed my next guest. No money fell out of him, just so y'all know. Everybody, welcome back. So on August 23rd, the Colorado Lottery Powerball players are going to have a chance to win cash prizes and bigger jackpots. I'm one of those people. It's all very exciting. That's why I had to have Tom Seaver, the director of the Colorado Lottery, to come in and tell us more about it. Welcome to the show, Tom. Hello.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I told everybody that I tried to rub you and no money fell out. So you're just the director, so you just have a lot of information. It's not like you're the walking Powerball right now.
Right now, it's just information.
Boo! No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's tell everybody what changes are happening to the Powerball.
So August 23rd, this coming Monday, will be the first drawing for the Monday drawing of Powerball. We've always had
Powerball does not go on Mondays.
Oh, but it will.
Look at that. It's changing. So now we play 3 times a week for the Powerball.
Right. We can play 3 times a week. And
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And they're adding a feature called Double Play.
Yeah, this is the exciting part.
So Double Play, for an extra $1, you play your same numbers from your Powerball drawing in a second drawing that happens right after the Powerball drawing.
Okay.
And the top prize in Double Play is $10 million.
Okay, the top prize.
Yeah.
So I could walk away with nothing from the big Powerball and still get 10 million on the double play.
Right.
If I spent the
If
dollar.
you play the double play.
If I spent the dollar for the double
That's
play.
right. And
so
double
is
play.
It, so is it a power? So there's a Powerball power play.
Right.
And then I'm doing a double play.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's $3. No, I have $4. $4.
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to get my money
do
right.
everything.
I'm not somebody that carries cash, Tom. So when I carry the cash, I got to have it down. I got to know exactly what I have.
No, it's
Maybe
good to
an
get that
extra
straight.
$1.79 for a Slurpee, because they all go together. Okay, so we're playing 3 times a week, and there's a double play.
Yes.
Now, and I don't. It's the same number, so it's not like I need to choose a second set of numbers.
Same numbers. Same numbers
All
go
right.
in the same drawing. In the double play drawing, it's the same number of numbers on both the Powerball and the power play.
Okay.
Everything's the same.
Tell me about this. And the prize levels are all the same. No.
No.
Okay.
The prize levels are $10 million is the jackpot prize, but the double play has all the same levels of prizes
as the Powerball.
Yeah,
Okay, so
right.
one of those if you win 2 and you get a yes.
Right.
All right.
the same prize levels, just different amounts.
You know what I really appreciate, Tom? The website for the Colorado Lottery. Because you can just go right there, everybody. You type in your numbers, and it tells you exactly what you won. It even matches you to stuff like past drawings if the number matches something in the past drawing. Your website is really awesome with keeping us organized, so thank you. All right, so let's talk about then how we play. Will I have to play it differently? Like, so I just show up? What do I do there?
No, you'll play the same way you always do. Whether you fill out a play slip or you do your own or you do a quick pick.
I don't know how people do the play slip. I don't have time for that. I'm a quick pick. Don't they say quick picks are better odds?
More people play quick picks,
Okay.
so more people win with quick picks.
Oh, that's how it comes out like that.
Just because more people play it that way. A lot of people also play dates like birthdays,
totally, for
anniversaries,
sure.
that type of thing. That's how you get to the numbers that you fill out yourself.
I know.
Do.
But some people, who has, like I said, you got to fill it out ahead of time and go in. I respect those people. Okay, so now let's talk about the feature of the Power Play add-on. So, we have the Power Play add-on, right?
We already, yes, still have Power Play.
Okay, now what's going on with Lucky for Life? Isn't there something happening there too?
Yes, Lucky for Life.
Because I feel lucky.
Lucky for Life has usually been drawn 4 days a week, but now it's drawn 7 days a week.
Okay.
So
you could win $1,000 a day now 7 days a week.
For life.
For life. Could you imagine that? Oh my God. I just don't know what I'd do. Like $30,000 a month. What would you do for life?
It would be hard to decide.
You know what I'd say? You get the 9th, you get the 11th. Like you could be that kind of person that gets to live like that. How wonderful is that? And you know what I say when people always go, oh, the odds, Kathy, the odds of you winning. They tell me like it's 1 in a trillion or whatever they say. And you know what I say? So what you're saying is I got a chance. You're saying I got a chance.
If
somebody's going to win it, that means that it could be me.
That's right.
So the Lucky for Life, how much is that, and how do I need to do? How does that one work?
Well, it's like most of our games where you can either pick your own numbers or you can get a quick pick. And if you match 5 numbers plus the extra ball, then you win the jackpot. We've had 19, I think, people who have matched 5, not the extra ball, and you win $25,000 a year for life.
I'll take that.
So that's a pretty good second prize.
It is a pretty good second prize. Do you get to play the lottery?
I do not.
Boo! It makes sense though. I mean, you're the director. But if you travel to other states, can you play theirs as long as it's not a multinational lottery? Right, multi-state lottery.
Multi-state. I can't play Powerball or Mega Millions or Lucky for Life anywhere.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's too bad because you could be winning a lot. You could be winning $1,000 a day for life. So the Lucky for Life tickets, everybody, cost $2. They're available at most retailers.
Yep.
Where you can get them. Tickets can be bought. This is crazy. Up to 13 weeks. So this is for the people that really play their numbers, probably, right?
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of players who don't ever want to miss out.
Right.
Like their biggest fear is, oh, I didn't go in that day and my numbers were drawn.
The numbers hit. Well, now you have 7 days to try to get your numbers, everybody. So they can go up to 13 weeks in advance?
Yeah, that's
How do you do that? Do you have to go to the office?
It's on the play slip. You can pick advance play and then put the number of drawings in advance that you want to.
Wow.
So it's just as easy as playing the regular way, but there are a lot of people who will really want to make sure they don't miss one of those drawings. So
it would kill me if something like that happened. All right, everybody. So benefits of the lottery proceeds, the ticket sales from third weekly Powerball drawing and the double play help us grow funding here in Colorado. Our parks, our trails, Pikes Peak, beautiful trails, wildlife, open spaces in schools. Now, Tom, you can't go anywhere because we have to talk about all that. These
Absolutely.
jackpot changes are very exciting, but the Colorado Lottery needs to remind all of you, and I need to remind you, as we gamble, please do it responsibly, everybody. Play responsibly. If you think you or somebody that you know has a problem with gambling, please go to coloradolottery.com for more information, because it is serious. We want to play smart and play on.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back. Oakwood Homes is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. Oakwood Homes, building happiness. Everybody, welcome back, and thank you so much for being with us this half hour. So we were just talking about the Colorado Lottery. Did you know that that Colorado has the only lottery in the world whose majority of proceeds goes to their outdoors? That's totally cool, very impressive. Tom Seaver, the director of the Colorado Lottery, is back with us to talk about all the great ways that the money is making a difference here in our state. Thank you so much for being here, Tom. Thank you for letting me get it out about learning about the new games, because I'm ready to go play as soon as I leave
That's
here.
That's great, yeah.
But proceeds from the Colorado Lottery have really done so much to enhance the beauty of our state and conserve it and make it accessible to all of us. So tell everybody about the Colorado Lottery and what they do with the money.
So really interesting, in 1992, there was an amendment to the Constitution that redirected how Colorado Lottery funds were distributed. 50% goes to Great Outdoors Colorado. They're our biggest benefactor.
GOCO.
Yeah, GOCO.
Yeah, okay.
GOCO. Then 40% goes to the Conservation Trust Fund.
Wow.
And then 10% to Colorado Parks and Wildlife. The caveat is that GOCO is capped. There's an amount that they can receive every year based on the cost of living.
Okay.
And so after the GOCO cap is hit, then the money is distributed to the BEST program, the Building Excellent Schools Today. And in this last year's legislative session, a new fund was created, the Outdoor Equity Fund, which will share some of the money that GOCO or that BEST would get in order to provide access to the outdoors for underserved communities in Colorado.
That is definitely
it's
needed.
awesome. It's an awesome fit for the lottery.
And it's so awesome because I can't tell you how many people I know. I mean, I've been here since I was 4 years old. How many people that I know have never been up to the mountains, never gone on a hike, never gone onto a trail. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that the resources are trying to get more people out into the great outdoors. So let's talk about one of these trails. This one is beautiful. This benefited from the Colorado Lottery. Who knew that Colorado had an island? You have to have a lot of water to have an island, but this is the San Cristobal Island, right?
Yeah, this is San Cristobal Island, which is way down in southwest Colorado, and it's a beautiful 10-acre peninsula that was purchased with a GOCO grant. Now, this was private property up until either this year or last year, and GOCO was able to purchase this land and make all this shoreline, beautiful shoreline, available to everybody. It's now
awesome.
public. Yeah.
It's awesome. That's over by Uray and Telluride, down that way, right?
They built a little marina. They built a little boathouse.
I love
it. You can
it.
see the boathouse.
I love it.
It's great fishing, and it's just really, really
Oh, no, it looks
classic.
serene. It definitely looks beautiful. Okay, Tom, how about this one? Clear Creek Greenway.
Okay, Clear Creek Greenway.
We'll get to it in a second.
Okay.
But go ahead and talk about it.
There we go.
Okay.
So this is a massive trail project. The Peaks to the Plains Trail Project is intended to take fully accessible trails all the way from the mountains down into the plains.
Love it.
This section is a newly opened section of Clear Creek Trail. You can see Clear Creek right there.
Yeah, totally.
Appropriately named. And it basically included some new trail mileage. It also included some new access to the trail in Idaho Springs.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What about the next one, Big Dry Creek? That one's pretty cool too. You've been to that one, right?
Oh yeah, Big Dry Creek is just in Thornton, and the city of Thornton used lottery money as well as some leverage of other money. And that's an important thing about most of these projects. They're not just lottery money or GOCO money. They leverage them with their own local resources to make sure they have enough to do it. This is the restoration of a wetland. And as we all know, wetlands are really important to protect because they help our wildlife. You know, this provides actually a migration barrier for wildlife, or a corridor. I was meaning to say corridor.
You know what though? I mean,
not a barrier. It's a corridor.
It's a corridor.
Yeah.
That looks fun. Okay, what about Heartland Ranch? That's another one that you've been to.
So Heartland Ranch, yeah, this is
Set your heart, Tom.
this is a gigantic open space.
It is. What goes on there? What do we do with that?
Well, nothing. I mean, they graze buffalo there, but there are also pronghorns. Right
There's
on cue.
beautiful, right on cue.
The
Look at
buffaloes
that.
show up. Isn't that amazing? So this one was just an addition of 7,000 acres that'll never be developed, never be touched.
That's awesome.
Just to help provide more habitat for wildlife and to preserve open prairie. Prairie, although we obviously want to protect our mountains, prairie is disappearing as well. So we need to make sure that every type of land resource is protected.
You're absolutely
so
right.
This is a prairie project. So
the prairie project. I love that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of projects. Let's talk really fast about Starburst Award winners. So Bar Lake was, what is the Starburst Award?
A Starburst Award is an award that the lottery gives to our beneficiaries when they use our money creatively and constructively. They leverage it with their own resources.
Everything you just said.
Everything I just said, and they create something special that really helps their community.
Okay.
So we give out Starburst Awards every year to those projects,
I
those
love that.
municipalities, counties that do the best, and and everybody does a great job.
No, everybody does a good job.
But we're just kind of singling some of them out for their.
I'm an Adams County girl, so Bar Lake, you gave one for them. That's for their big pier that they
built,
right?
This is a great project. The Bar Lake. Bar Lake State Park's the only state park in Adams County, and this is a 90-foot, totally ADA accessible, ADA approved fishing pier.
Awesome.
That was built with GOCO money, Colorado Parks and Wildlife money, and it's just such a great resource. Bar Lake is, anybody that's been to Bar Lake State Park, it's just an oasis.
Yep, and it's so easy to get to and drive through.
Yeah.
Great Outdoors Colorado Generation, GOCO, Wild Campaigns, and Leave No Trace. Let's talk about that. That's for kids to teach them conservation.
So Generation Wild is a GOCO campaign that's designed to help make sure that the next generation has access and enthusiasm for going outside.
Yes, so they don't take that 7,000 acres you just saved and develop it. You need them to respect it, right?
Right, absolutely. And Generation Wild and GOCO's done a great job communicating the importance of getting outside. I mean, we live in Colorado. You got to you got to
get outside.
You got to get outside.
You got to get outside.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have so much more to show you, but we're running out. But if you want to take a 14er, there is 1.75 miles of new, sustainably located, durable trails that have been constructed on Mount Columbia. Is that the one that you said they couldn't take equipment into? It had to all be done by hand. That's amazing.
So Mount Columbia is in a protected area. So because of the nature of that, you can't drive a bulldozer up there. You can't drive a backhoe or a bobcat.
But you did.
All the things that
you didn't do that.
No, we did not.
You got the trail done without any heavy equipment.
Yeah. So, but that added to the intensity of the project. Imagine moving some of the big rocks and
that's crazy.
Clearing trail and making it.
I'd like to see the video of that, of the hard workers that did it. Props to all of you.
Yeah.
All right. So hang on, Tom. Don't go anywhere. Everybody, you can go explore the amazing places that we just talked about how Colorado Lottery is giving back, because Tom and his friends are doing some really good things over there, making sure that we have beauty to go out and live in. Go to coloradolottery.com/giving-back. Oh wait, I knew I was going to mess it up here. coloradolottery.com/giving-back/. There we go. Ramos Law is an official partner of the Kathy J Show. He's a medical doctor and an attorney. Ramos Law, what makes us different makes us better. Gosh, I'm so sad that the half hour goes so fast. Thank you guys for watching. Before I go, this is Mount Columbia that Tom was talking about. See how it was done by hand? And you said boulders and stuff had to be through a zip line? What does that mean?
So these huge boulders, they needed to get them out of the way, and they were using a lot of really practical engineering skills. You can see the pry bars that these folks are using. I mean, it was very old school, the way they had to get these materials out of the trail so they could build new trail in an area that's not going to be as disruptive to the environment. So this is just really a labor of love, literally. These people.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like old school Egyptian pyramid building. I mean, they really did it. And they would zip line the heavy boulders down
Yep,
the mountain.
out of
That's
the way.
amazing.
Yep.
So everybody out there, this is all because of the proceeds that the Colorado Lottery has given to the state of Colorado in the past 37 years, $3.7 billion. And you see where it's going. So play on, everybody. Colorado Lottery has a new now double play that happens. And you can play now Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday and get that double play for $1 extra. You could win $10 million. Also, Lucky for Life, everybody, is now gone from 4 days a week to 7 days a week. That's right. You can win $1,000 a day, and your chance to play for that is 7 days a week. Just go to your local retailer. You'll find it all right there. Tom, thank you so much, and thank you to all the efforts you're doing for the conservation of Colorado.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, and it's great to meet you.
It's great to meet you. Thank you for
Get
being
on
my
set.
partner for the Kathy J
We're all
Show.
good.
And thank you so much to the Colorado Lottery for being my partner, to Ramos Law, Fit MD, and Oakwood Homes. I honestly couldn't do it without you, so thank you. Thank you to IKEA Centennial for my beautiful set. It takes a village, everybody. Thank you. Play responsibly and play on. Thank you, Colorado Lottery. Bye.